So I have never made any money off of the fact that Summer is missing. I don't run a channel trying to earn money from covering her case. I'm not saying it's wrong to do so. I have many creator friends who do, and they do a very respectable job of covering Summer's case. And that's fine, but I really have no reason in the world to keep going except that I don't want to give up on Summer. But I think, like a lot of people, I'm really worn out over this. I just want this to be over. I either want Summer found and taken care of, given a good home, or I want us to be able to put her to rest properly and to receive justice for her. A couple of nights ago, felt at my wit's end. I prayed the most fervent prayer I've ever prayed about Summer. I had a long talk with God. And I begged him to end this. To please pull the truth out into the light. Show us what happened to this baby girl. Bring closure. Bring justice. Please, God. The next day, because I have a lot of faith that my prayers are heard and they've been answered many times, so I kind of expectantly throughout the day waited to hear that there had been major progress in the case. And I never did. So the night after I prayed that prayer, I laid there and all of a sudden, so many things started coming into my head. Just not because I was purposely thinking of them. It was almost like seeing a whole movie of things about Robin Lane that don't make sense. Before you get upset, I'm not saying she harmed Summer. But I believe that she is possibly behind this somehow. And maybe, just maybe, God was trying to tell me that. I'm sure many of us already know this, but Robin on her YouTube page, Robin Lane, has put out 4 new videos within about a 2-week period. So I watched each one of those and I was reading comments. Somebody had commented to Robin, why would you try to get the boys and take them away from where they have been now for 2 years? Talking about when we heard that she was trying to get foster custody of the boys in court. So I asked Robin in that same comment thread this question. Robin Lane, I believe that you wouldn't lie about this, but I need further clarification from you because I want to know where this, quote, complete fabrication, unquote, came from. Did you go to court at any time in the last 2.5 years in any capacity in regards to the Wells boys? Robin replied, she said, thank you for asking. Most YouTubers don't ask me. They are too busy creating content to validate it. Truth is usually the opposite of what you hear on YouTube. Not only am I not attempting to gain custody of the boys, but I haven't gone to court for any reason whatsoever in the past decade. The last time I went to court was probably 15 to 16 years ago, and it was over a crime my dog apparently committed against my poor neighbor's sheep. That's the only time I've ever been to court in my entire life. I did not even go to court when I got divorced. It was a complete fabrication. So I believe her here. I think that she's telling the truth because she adds in that she's never been in court in the past decade and that she wasn't in court for her divorce. And she's saying these things, and they can be easily verified to see if she's telling the truth or not. And so I do tend to believe this coming from her. Now, where the rumor came from, the news came from, that she was attempting to get foster custody of the Wells boys, I'm still trying to figure that out. Moving on from there, I did want to go ahead into some of the things that came to my mind that night when this movie, remembering all these things I'd seen about Robin, just came into my head out of nowhere. So the first thing that stuck out to me is that this picture of Summer right here is from Christmas of 2020. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost certain. This is the picture that was given to TBI first. She had shaved hair, not this hair, at the time she went missing. This picture was given to police by Robin. Now, I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I remember hearing was the truth. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. So this was a picture given to police by Robin, and it didn't look like her. Well, obviously they like it a lot because they still have it on her Amber Alert. Anyway, the thing that I don't understand is that Robin had the picture from Mother's Day of Summer. It was just 2 weeks prior to her going missing, and Robin had the picture of her and Summer together where Summer's hair was so just growing out from being shaved to the scalp. And I'm wondering, why would Robin have given them a picture of Summer in December when 2 weeks prior to her missing, she had pictures of Summer, how she looked more recently? I mean, that would have been easier to find on her phone, I would think, if that's what she was using. And it probably would have been the first picture to come to mind. It had only happened 2 weeks prior, about. I don't know. Listen to this.
She was in panic mode.
It did. She mentioned Don.
Probably, but I don't remember what she said about him.
Did Don call you?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so your communication about Summer was Mom.
Just Mom, yeah.
Okay. What about Grandma? Did Grandma come to church with them?
She had come. She had come before, yeah. Not regularly, but she had come before.
Okay. Yeah. The week before this happened, were they here, if you know? The family.
The family. I honestly can't remember if they were or not.
Okay.
I don't know.
And when
I know they were here Mother's Day because that's when I got this necklace.
Oh,
that's
nice.
when she gave me this necklace.
Summer gave
me this necklace.
Summer gave you that necklace.
She did. And there
How
was
sweet is
earrings
that?
and a bracelet to go with it. I can't wear the earrings because my ears aren't pierced. But
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so I know she was here Mother's Day, and that I'm sure she probably was here after that, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look at my pictures because I take pictures all the time.
Okay.
So my question for Robin, if she wants to answer it, is, were you the person who gave police the first picture of Summer after she went missing? If you were, did you give them the Christmas picture where her hair was longer? And if you did give that picture, why wouldn't you have thought of these recent Mother's Day pictures? Obviously, it stands out to you. It was special that she gave you that necklace and everything. So I'm wondering maybe what your reasoning was for giving them a picture that didn't look like she currently looks. Next up, here's a clip of her talking about the last time she saw Summer before she went missing.
She's what? Probably.
Oh, well, that was taken after that. Mother's Day was the first time I saw her with her hair cut, so that was probably taken close to Mother's Day right there.
Okay.
So Robin clearly states here that Mother's Day, where she has the necklace pictures, was the first time she'd seen Summer with her hair cut short. But this video right here is actually from Easter. This is how Summer looked on Easter Sunday. Look at her head. So the first time you saw her with her hair short, Robin, was Mother's Day? Because here you are on Easter with a shaved to the scalp Summer. Was that a lie told on purpose for some reason? Or did you really forget how sad this day was with her dress like that and her scalp showing like that? That doesn't make sense to me. I want to play one more clip that I heard while going back to find information that was kind of in my head, and I heard this clip from Chris asking Robin this question, and it's interesting. I don't remember this.
There are rumors going on the internet, social media, all this other stuff. Maybe we can clear some of this up.
Right.
Okay. And it's a question about Dawn. Okay. The rumor is he checked out of the house for a little bit. Okay. Is that even true?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did.
The second rumor was, okay, you kind of coached him back into the environment. Is that true?
No.
Okay.
I didn't. I prayed. Is that coaching?
Oh, yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Good one. Okay. So you didn't call him and say, hey, you need to get back in here, or yada, yada. Okay. You can see where this stuff goes, right? Pretty quickly.
I wouldn't have been ashamed if I did.
Well, I know. Well, yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
As a good Christian.
Yeah, sister in Christ. Get on back home.
To help.
Really need you.
Right, come on over.
Yeah.
You still have.
Wow, that was a whopper, wasn't it? That is obviously a lie. She absolutely would call Dawn back in. Why she didn't just admit to it, I'm not sure. I do believe she was praying, but I think maybe this really did happen, and for whatever reason, she just didn't want to admit it. So to sum this up, when I truly believed that the story that Robin had tried to get foster custody of the boys, I really started believing she had way more to do with Summer's disappearance than what I'd ever thought before. But I'm pretty much back to what I thought before. I think Robin didn't have anything to do with the disappearance, but there's some reason she is protecting the Wells. And I think God brought her to mine because I think she has information or knows things she needs to be honest about. Go to law enforcement. Let them know what you know. It's the right thing to do, Robin. It's what God would want you to do. I think you loved Summer, and I appreciate that. I do. Please do the right thing. There was a reason God brought you to mine. And I myself don't even fully understand why, but I believe He did. And I hope that you'll hear this and consider that there are things that you need to go to law enforcement and share. And I'll never understand your undying loyalty and support of the Wells in spite of all the wrongdoings we've seen them do. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I hope you guys have a good day. See you next time.